Hey folks, and welcome to the video. We are back in doll territory today because I wanted to share something, and a new doll that I got um, this past spring. So that would be Anime North 2026, which happened in April. Been a bit, so it's now almost August, so I've had her for a while, but you want to customize them, and in my case, I'd lost quite a bit. Well, not lost. I'm a bit of a magpie, and if you are one as well, you might also have this problem, where you tell yourself you're putting something, basically you're putting something somewhere safe for safekeeping, and I think on some level, we all know it's a lie. Is basically what happened is I put all these small bits of stationery tucked away somewhere, forgot where it was, customized my doll, wanted to make the video, wanted to have all these little bits, and forgot where I put them. So it's taken me a while to rediscover everything, but I did manage to find it all. It's all here, so we are good to go. Now, when I went to Anime North, because of course, Doll North is a big component of that, or at least it is for me. And if you're watching this video, possibly also for you, I wasn't intending to buy a doll. I was intending to look, see what doll accessories were on offer, participate in a few of the talks and workshops and meetups and all that. But this maker, so Quartz Star, I believe. I'm just going to grab my phone and check. Yes, Quartz Star. So if I am saying that wrong, I do apologize. I'm sure she said her name at the booth. I just don't remember. So if that is an incorrect pronunciation, I apologize in advance. But well, you get what you can see the spelling. You know what I mean. And she was selling these beautiful dolls, which I'll just open this up. You can see some of the colors and sculpts, and I do quite like her stuff. You can find her on Instagram for sure. Yeah, there's her social medias down there, and she does do these really great bright colors, which is really fun. And she made these really small dolls with the idea that it would be kind of less expensive for somebody to buy, and it's a little more accessible, which I thought was a really cool idea. And I saw the booth, and they weren't super expensive, and I thought they were really cool. So I did end up purchasing one. So I'm sure you are interested to see the doll that I got and customized. So I got one of her little quantum dolls, and here she is. So I bought the doll, obviously, and I did have to buy the eyes, because as you can see, they're kind of tiny. And although I'm good at some things craft wise, I don't know that I have the manual dexterity to be making eyes that teeny tiny. So I went with the sort of pink color that I think is technically the Nova color. And I was debating, she had a purple one too that was also really beautiful. But what sold me on this is she's got a little imperfection, a little kind of birthmark kind of thing. And I don't know why this gets to me, but dolls, plushies, anything like that has a small imperfection, I don't know why. I just find that so incredibly endearing. So I ended up going with this one. Now, obviously, I added the wings. You can see the glitter a little bit. It is pink glitter. I don't know how well that's coming through on camera, because obviously she's pink. I've decided to name her Camellia after the flower. So I did the face And I have to say, like the tiniest, tiniest manicure I've ever done. The dress, here, I'll just stand her up. She has little heart-shaped knees. Isn't that the cutest thing? Her dress I did not make. That came from someone, not even for this doll. This came from somebody on Etsy. So I'm very happy with how she turned out. I did the face up, I did the body blushing. You can see a little bit of it there on kind of her collarbone. You can see it there on her knees. I'm very happy with how she turned out. Now, the other thing, because she is so small, that I was kind of, oh, I've got the seam. No, that I was kind of concerned about is, of course, the wig, because it's very, very tiny. I did message the artist on Instagram asking where I could buy one, and she was delightful. She did give me an answer. But I also realized, hey, this doll is not that big, so maybe a good opportunity to give wig making a try, which I did. So I made this wig out of pink acrylic yarn. Is it perfect? No. Am I very happy with it for a first try? Absolutely. So there's the front, kind of like an 80s bouffant thing going on. And it's just back in a little ponytail, which I quite like. So you can see the back of the wings there. They're just poured UV resin. They're actually made from this mold right here. Uh, they are a bit kind of fuzzy, as you can see, because of the glue. And I actually don't mind that because I kind of find little imperfections sort of endearing. But also, if you ever have a look at sort of moths and butterflies and that kind of thing, they're a little bit fuzzy where the wings join on the body in some species. So I'm not mad about that at all. So it was fun to get to do a wig, which I've never done before, and it was an excellent learning experience. It was cool to get to do the wings. These are actually the second set. The first set of wings, I'll just move out of the way for just a moment, this is the first try. These are just regular, oh no, a thread. These are just regular clear resin. So this was just the first try as kind of like a proof of concept sort of deal. So they did turn out, and then I took the next step and did the glitter and all of that. So that is Camellia. She could lean against my Snoopy mug. So I'm very happy with how she turned out. She's my sweet little flower fairy. I really, really like her. I'm, as I said, very, very happy with her. Somebody keeps texting me. I silenced my phone, but not one of my other devices, so that's the dinging you're hearing. So yeah, she came with this little booklet that I showed you. The eyes were just on this sticky backing. On this with you can actually see some cat hair. Oh, that's attractive. Stuck in the sticky bit with how the eyes were attached to the sheet of paper, which I appreciate. Um, there's also the certificate of authenticity. So we've got where where it was purchased, the date, and the sculpt name. So that's pretty cool. And the other thing that was provided was a stringing guide, which I do appreciate. I've not been brave enough to restring a doll yet. I don't think this doll needs it, but I do have another one that I think is strung just sort of a little bit too tightly, and I would like to take the chance in the future to restring her, but I've not been brave enough yet. I don't mind telling you. Yeah, so that is my sweet little. Let's see if we can zoom out a little bit. Yeah, there we go. So that is my sweet little teeny tiny little girl that I got from Anime North and customized, and it was a lot of fun. So there you can see sort of in my hand kind of how little very, very sweet. She is. So this is Camellia. She doesn't have any shoes. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I really think of fairies as wearing shoes, but as far as I'm concerned, her customization is pretty well finished. I might make her maybe like a little wand or something that she can have in her hands. I think that would be very cute. But at the moment, she's pretty well done, and I'm very, very happy with her. And also, if any of my fellow Canadian doll customizers are watching this video, I do believe Mr. Super Clear is back on shelves in Canada. There's kind of been this continuous saga here of it being put on shelves and taken off and put on and taken off, basically just because of concerns with the ingredients. But I think it's back now, so you should be able to get it again, which is good news for, well, really lots of different oh, pardon me, hiccup, a lot of different craft type people. So yes, that is my newest ball jointed doll. She's very sweet. She's so teeny, teeny, teeny. She sits on the shelf with a bunch of my other dolls. One day, maybe I'll post a video that's a tour of my whole collection of dolls. I don't just do ball jointed dolls. I have Barbies, I have Monster High, I have a couple other kind of different ones as well. So maybe in the future. But otherwise, thanks for hanging out with me. I hope you you've enjoyed seeing my newest little doll as much as I have loved um, customizing her. So thank you for spending some time with me, and I hope we can spend some more time together here very, very soon. And in the meantime, I hope you and your loved ones are safe and well. So goodbye, folks.